Guys, it's your own boy, the one awake Great Dane, back with day 846 star drop opening. And we've got 4 star drops and 2 presents to open, so let's get right into it. Starting with a rare of 50 power points. It's okay. We have an epic of 50 bling. Rare of 100 XP doublers. An epic of 200 bling. Epic of 150 credits, and Mythic of 500 coins turned around on the end there. Have the daily streak 255 with reward of 50 coins. Unfortunately, there is a learning in every defeat. I think that's a new one, or at least I don't remember seeing that one as much. And then something interesting I figured out, guess I'll have to get back to that, is again, with this investigation scenario that's going on here, apparently certain characters will help you get free rewards, and I can show you proof of that in my inbox. These 3 vouchers that were redeemed successfully weren't actually vouchers, so I figured this out from a Raid Brawl Stars video. Again, I highly suggest that you go check out his most recent video. Again, by the time I'm uploading this, is probably not going to be his most recent video, but one of his videos where he goes over the select phrases that you can choose to get through the interrogations and get specific rewards. Again, the rewards were 50 power points, 10 power points, and 10 power points again. But what makes this event so interesting, at least in my opinion, is that the order in which we unlock these characters is different for everyone, apparently. So while my second day may be Frank, Mr.P, and Globert, on the second day you guys might have started with those ones. But I'm kind of glad it's on the second day for me because, again, Ray already uploaded the video on what selections to make for those characters. I don't know what the characters for the next 2 days are, what their rewards are, but I know that I can get 2 more star drops. So what I'm actually going to do is, again, I highly suggest you guys go through all the interrogations if you can before this ends. Again, by the time posting this, it probably won't matter. But the joke with Frank is that if you interrogate him, I don't think it really matters what you choose because he just makes a bunch of grunting noises and says his name, so it doesn't really matter. You can't crack Frank, as they put it, or whatever. But again, I'm just gonna pause and unpause quickly, going through to get the star drops from both Mr.P and Globert. I don't think I'm necessarily gonna go through all the dialogues or anything. They are quite funny though, so again, I highly suggest you guys do it if you can, but I know people are probably posting them all somewhere as well, so I'm sure there's videos or something if you guys really want to see all of these after the event has finished. But again, I'll be right back after I'll start with Mr. P's star drop. Alright, so I'm back with Mr. P's star drop, and again, as you guys can see here, that you do get rewards in the dialogue, but additionally, in order to get this one, apparently you needed to beat up Mr. P, which again is ridiculous enough, but again, let's see if we got anything goods. Rare 25 power points, and actually let me show you guys again, because you'll notice the waggling exclamation mark at the top. As you can see, it does count as a voucher redeem, just so you guys know I'm not messing around with that or secretly redeeming other vouchers. But we also have one for Globert, so again, I'll be right back in a second. Alright, so we're back with Globert's free star drop. Again, in order to get this one, you apparently had to talk to Frank in order to open up a 3rd dialogue option for Globert. Again, some characters work like that. I believe there was one where you had to talk to, was it Bonnie, I think? You had to talk to like Bonnie to open up a dialogue for Leon. But anyway, let's see what we have. Super rare 50 power points, so nothing too crazy exceptional. Actually, it was Doug, so you had to ask about the kids to get Leon to open up a 3rd dialogue. But again, something I found out that wasn't in Ray's video is there are like sometimes separate paths you can choose that will still get you the rewards, but there are also options that won't get you anything. And the last thing I'll say is apparently there's another option where you can get 50 coins from Mr.P. I'll have to come back to that. But as far as I'm aware, that's the only star drops, and I try to get all the star drop openings in the videos that I can. So yeah, there's our other successfully redeemed voucher. Again, there might be more. I just don't know what the other character rewards are, so we'll have to wait on that. Again, for all I know, people can either start out with these three or these three, but I don't know if anyone starts out with Edgar, Colette, Fang, or Mandy, Chester, and Pierce. But I have noticed that there's some things that Leon says that might open up additional dialogues with Colette, Mandy, or Chester. So again, this might be a lot more convoluted than we think as time goes on, but again, I'll keep an eye out on that, specifically on Ray Brawl Stars' videos, because again, if they are star drops, I want to try to get on video, but if it's just other random rewards, I probably won't care as much. It's really the gotcha items that I like to open up on the videos. But anyway, looking in the mode selection, we have the new Brawler van, of course, still for at least another 6 days. We now have the Mega Tree, and again, I will say I unfortunately lost another match, of course, in Brawl Ball. It's a match that I definitely believe we should have won, but again, teammates, I don't know what they're doing. So I could probably lose at least one more time, but then I need to win every other match if I want to guarantee getting Pierce. Again, I really don't want to have to buy any Pierce boxes if I don't have to. So also, we have 3 tickets for the Mega Tree. I don't know if they refresh every day, but the Mega Tree only lasts for 3 days. So again, make sure to remind kindly your clubmates to actually participate in that if you want to get a bunch of additional gifts. So we also have Basketball Triple Double, Brawl Hockey Super Center, Knockout 5v5 Crescendo, Brawl Arena the Smackdome. But again, I don't really think anything else too crazy is going on. Really, just the new Mega Tree, which has the Instagib modifier apparently for some reason. So that ought to be interesting. Probably the most skilled modifier in the game. But anyway, we have our last 3 gifts, which are golden, so they're probably significant. We should be getting one more Pierce box. I don't know how we're going to be getting it, though. Could be one of these gifts. Could be this one. Because, I was about to say, I believe the last Pierce box we got was a golden present. So, yeah, again, hopefully we get Pierce or one of the skins. 7 items remaining, starting with 33 coins, 56 coins, 13 power points, 17 power points, 31 bling, 50 bling, 68 credits. And 10 credits, nothing too special, but again, at least it helps towards the count of Pierce boxes I need to get the actual Brawler. And again, I haven't gotten Pierce or any of the skins, obviously. But yeah, we have the Pierce boxes, the Pierce offer. We now have Mecha Crow and Mecha Bow in the shop. Again, I really don't want to purchase these skins necessarily, especially if you could get them for free. Though I must say 70% off on Mecha Bow is pretty tantalizing, but I really only recommend getting it if you don't have any of the other color variants. It's kind of the same way I feel about these Mecha Piper skins. Should you really have to pay essentially full price on them just for the color variants if you already own one of them? Because it's not like that for any of the other legendary mecha skins. If you own the main one, you can buy the color variants for cheaper, but and the awkward thing here is because on these older Mecha Bow and Mecha Crow skins, I only have those extra color variants from, I mean, I don't even remember what the heck they called it, but the club events they used to hold when you'd get club coins all those years ago was when I got those color variants. So I definitely don't want to pay what is essentially full price for these skins. I mean, they are discounted, but it's still quite expensive. Anyway, we still have the holiday skins, the other mech skins. There's a 24% discount on gems, which is pretty alright, but I don't necessarily need gems at the moment. I have a daily freebie of 5 credits, as well as 60 XP doublers. And again, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. So as of today, I have 160 XP doublers and 190,693 power points. And again, hopefully you guys are enjoying this piecegation. Again, I'm not really sure what the heck we're supposed to call this. That's what Pierce calls it in one of the dialogues, though. Again, I highly suggest you guys read them. I know I'm going to read all the rest of them by myself when I end the video, but also I have to use up these Mega Tree tickets, and again, hopefully get through more of these Brawler event matches without losing. I can really only lose one more time, and hopefully still be able to guarantee getting Pierce, or if I'm really lucky, obviously I'll just get Pierce before I even get to the 20 boxes. I know someone in my club already has, so it's probably unlikely, but it's certainly possible, so you just have to keep trying. Even if you take too many losses to get them guaranteed, you should still just keep trying anyway, because you never know if you might get them in the next box. But yeah, other than that, again, let me know if you're excited for Mega Tree. We have Present Plunder. I didn't even realize it looks like every mode is Present Plunder, so I still think you should probably choose brawlers that are best for the modifier, but you do have to keep in mind that's Present Plunder as well, so you're probably going to want brawlers with decent mobility. I know Charlie is always really good in something like Present Plunder, so that's something to keep in mind. Cordelius can also be pretty good, but yeah, you know, any character that can essentially hold a brawler in place to stop them from fleeing with the presence. But yeah, other than that, again, I didn't get to any uploads yesterday. I stumbled upon a hitch, I'll say. I didn't realize the new Windows 11 had a different media player, which always has the, they call it like the video overlay or something, right, where there's the pause button and the fast forward and all that. It appears over the video, and that's usually how I get my screenshots or thumbnails for the videos. I like to do it that way because you guys know it's never clickbait or whatever if I'm actually using the video as the thumbnail, and obviously it's easier on my part to just use that anyway. I did find a way to get around it, but it's kind of annoying, and I'm only able to do it because I have a touch screen, so and I could probably do it with the tab button otherwise, but it'd be even more annoying. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to uploading videos hopefully today. I'm pretty close on one of them that I was working on, but other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.